If you have watched the last video, then you must have realized that the problem is with our FI. As in, we are acting on whatever we are feeling like. But the biggest question is, how do we become aware of it? And even bigger question is, how do we make it do what we want it to do, right? It's like it has a will of its own, which is not good. Now, I'm trying, right? I'm trying. Like, if I could just take action whenever I wanted, then everything I want will come true. But the problem is, it's not that easy. Or is it? Our notion of feeling good or bad is very skewed. As in, our beliefs about feeling good, it's like I was thinking feeling good means, I'm feeling positive, feeling happy, feeling motivated, having a drive. That is feeling good. Feeling bad is depressed, revenge, anger, frustration, disappointment. That's all bad. But that's not true. Alright, fuck. Like, if God was that great, wouldn't we just be born in heaven, right? Like, why do we have to suffer? Like, why is there depression around us? Why is there like hate, everything going around us? Like, if God is perfect and if you could make the perfect thing, why is it there, all this stuff? And there's this small anecdote that I read from a book that I really liked that explains this somewhat. So there was this flame, and this flame wanted to know itself. The flame went and asked to the God, I want to know myself. I want to feel myself. Tell me what to do. God looked at the flame and said, for you to know what you are, you need to know what you're not. And the God sent this flame to darkness. Now this flame is sent to a place where it's darkness everywhere. Okay? Everywhere there's darkness. Now this flame is looking around and saying, man, there's so much darkness around me. God, why have you forsaken me? Why have you left me in this misery, sorrow, darkness? So God looked at the flame and said, I haven't left you. I'm with you. But however, for you to know yourself, you need to go through darkness so that you realize that you are light. So that you realize your true nature. And that's how you'll get to know your light, and that's how you will be able to experience yourself. And somewhere inside, even good emotions and bad emotions work the same way. It feels like there is suffering, sorrow, all this stuff around us, so that we can realize our true nature, that is, being joyful, loving and kind. It's like the bad emotions are telling you, do not go this way. Go this way. Just like a GPS tracker tells you this is the wrong direction, this is the right direction. Just like that, our emotions are telling us, okay, go do this, do that, do this. Now let me give you another analogy. When we enter a dark room, we know there are lights around us. We know there are switches to turn on the light. And we do so. We enter the dark room, we switched on and lights come up. But we cannot experience the light unless and until we entered a dark room. And we are desperately searching for a switch that will turn on our light. Now for some people it's philosophy, like me. For some people it's money. For some people it's girls. For some people it's helping others. But everyone is desperately searching for that one switch that will hopefully bring light into their lives. But it doesn't matter what the switch is. Just notice that without darkness, you wouldn't have the motivation to find the light. Unless and until you experience darkness, you wouldn't know the joy of experiencing light. Why am I telling both of these anecdotes is, in past I always thought I'm not supposed to feel bad emotions. I'm always supposed to feel good emotions, be happy, be joyful, just have fun. However, I realized that you need bad emotions to appreciate the good one. You need both of them. Like, the bad emotions are not bad by itself. They are just giving you an opportunity to experience the good ones. If you are a very sad and depressed person, that means that emotion gives you an opportunity to experience what happiness feels like. So the conclusion is, emotions are just emotions. They're not good or bad. They are merely guiding signals. Just like your GPS tracker tells you, okay, take right, take left. Oh, you took a wrong turn. Beep, 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 beep. Right? Similarly, so we cannot demonize emotions.